Well, it's a little bit late now, I think, to go visiting neighbours like I had planned. Today has been a busier day than Silternelia had expected, dealing with Golina and her traps and her secret sewer dungeon. It's taken up the whole day. So I don't feel like we really can go knocking on any other neighbours' doors, and I feel like maybe we'd be a bit hesitant to do so. Oh, he's still stuck in the floor. Just, he'll be fine, we'll just leave him there. So, what time is it? It's coming up to 10 o'clock, so I think we're just going to head over to the Winged Guar. Grab a drink, maybe see if there's any rumours or anything. I don't think there's going to be much going on there. But, we should have a quiet night anyway, because, of course, we've got our big fight with Helzeth's champion tomorrow. So we'll just have a nice, relaxing drink at the Winged Guar. Nothing normally happens here, so I'm hoping nothing mad happens tonight. I don't think it will. We'll grab a drink. Hessian, we're not still banned or anything, are we? Oh no, she quite likes us. Salutations, High Elf. I don't need any more help right now. I think she's happy to have us here as long as we're not staying here or helping. Because last time we tried to help out at the bar, we killed one of her patrons. All in a day's work. How can Ratesh help you? Well, first of all, we'd like something strong and cyrodiilic. And cheese. I think Silternelia really misses cheese from Cyrodiil. Don't really get cheese, do you, much in Morrowind. We'll settle, though, I think, for some bread and crab. That could be quite nice. Yeah, we shouldn't really barter when you're buying a meal. In fact, you should offer a tip. There you go, Ratesh.
Special deal, yes.
Well, no, not really. We paid too much. Our agility is damaged again. That's a pain, but that's gonna have to wait. Maybe I can sort it out in the morning before we go to the fight. We'll see. So we'll have our drink and our bar snacks. Now, Ratesh, what's going on? What's the word on the street? Any rumour? Oh, Karod is the person we're fighting. They've got no rumours for us. Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah, tomorrow we're having a fight with Karod. Do you know this Karod character? The big red guard. Ratesh serves the brawny man this brandy almost every night. Oh, good taste then. Ratesh hears you are to duel him tomorrow. Ratesh is sorry he will be losing a new customer. Wait, do you mean me? Why you, of course. Karod cannot lose, although you look a bit dangerous to Ratesh. Ratesh would not like to see lovely Karod disfigured in any way. Ratesh would hate to see that. If you promise not to mar the lovely Karod, Ratesh will help you in the duel. What do you say? I promise I did not know that you were meant to do this. This is a coincidence. I did not mean to walk directly to... Maybe you can speak to a few people, but... yeah, this is chance. We don't have any particular dislike for Karod, so yeah, we can... And we're not particularly afraid... Silternelia is not afraid of this fight. She's pretty confident she can just kill him. We don't have much trouble in a one-on-one duel, so yeah, we'll do our best to not harm him. Not making any promises. but we will do our best. I like how Raltesh is caught up between losing a new customer, me, and and upset at the prospect of Carriage being disfigured. I'll do my best. Excellent. Raltesh will have one of his barmaids occupy Carriage for the evening. He will be very tired when it comes time for the duel. Fight well, but don't hurt the face. Not the lovely, lovely face. Raltesh would miss seeing beautiful Carriage. Raltesh has a crush on Carriage, I think. Well, there we go. It turns out going to the bar was exactly what I needed to do. I promise I didn't know this was a thing. Yes, Carrad loves the brandy. Such a big man. Handsome man. He comes to visit Raltesh every night. Raltesh loves a good customer. Raltesh is very fond of Carrad. Yeah, we know, Raltesh. Well, when you see him, you give him an extra drink on me. Quite expensive drink then, maybe. Oh dear, what have I done? Siltonelli's made some kind of faux pas, throwing her money around. Well, that didn't go so well in the end. A net positive, though. Raltesh might not like us as much, but at least Carrad might have a bit of a hangover and a bit of a late night. And we'll try not to hurt him too much in the fight, but, you know.
Not a lot of pretty ladies around here.
What do you mean by that? Hi there, High Elf. Care to drink away your troubles with me? Oh, I don't like how he's blinking. Hang on. There you go, that's better. Well, you know, maybe not with a comment like that. But go on, what's... My troubles are numerous. What are yours? Well, my life isn't exactly gold cannet sunshine happy at the moment. More like Bungler's Bane bummer. Oh, I like that. I got laid off from my job at the pillow factory last week. The market for pillows has really bottomed out in the last few years. Turns out that the average family home doesn't need 25 pillows per person like we originally thought. Who is doing these projections? There, Don. I'd have trouble fitting 25 pillows in my house. Who knew the market would turn so sour so suddenly? I suppose maybe, you know, Dunmer do like their floor pillows and little pillow piles. Siltonelli doesn't really know what you do with them. You sit on the floor, I guess. She has some. We have some in our house in what's Rethen Manor. But I don't think she really uses them. Not just, you know, what's wrong with just a chair? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, the pillow market took a turn, did it? It didn't take long for the money guys in the exquisites upstairs to burn through all our pillow venture capital. Offices in the best Telvanni towers, 1,500 septim chairs upholstered in the finest scamp skin, and unlimited stores of matza. We would spend 16 hours a day or more in there doing what we loved, crafting pillows. It was a dream come true for me. Glad to see you dream big. Shouldn't make fun of someone's dreams. He likes making pillows, then you make pillows. Ever since I was young, I dreamed of creating the perfect pillow. Well, those days are over now. I need to find work. What's that? Balls in Darlin at Craftsman's Hall is looking for a new apprentice. Well, it's not making pillows, but it is work. It's really not making pillows. It's like the furthest thing away from... You're going from making something which is designed to be really soft to making something which is designed to be really hard. Maybe you're a man of extremes and you'll thrive in your new venture. I just might try it out. Thanks, High Elf. Next time you see me, perhaps I'll be working in the smith's shop. Have a drink on me. Ah, thanks. I didn't see this going this way, to be honest. I thought maybe we'd be involved in some kind of pillow-themed quest. Helping Third On start his own pillow shop and finally make his dream perfect pillow, but no. No, Third On. Give up on your dreams. Go get an apprenticeship in a real craft. Anyway, anything else going on with you? Latest rumours. The situation in Plaza Brindisi Durham is under control, but you were there, I guess. I've heard it was pretty terrible. It was okay. The Ordinators had it under control mostly. I mainly just looted the corpses.
Do you have something to say, Altmer?
You're not particularly friendly. This guy, he's all hot and cold. I can't read him. Have another drink. At this rate, we're going to be hungover tomorrow for our big fight.
Imagine eating one of those things.
Right, he's
Citizen.
He's the spy, informant character we spoke to before. We've got Galms over here. Still maybe hustling. Game shells. Now, he has promised that he'll play fair with us now, but I still have never won. Let's have a game. Okay, count me in. Let's go medium. Great, I'll take that from you. Okay, keep your eye on the coin. He's still scamming me, isn't he? Too bad, High Elf, that's not the one. Sorry, better luck next time. You picked the wrong cup, I guess. Well, this was more eventful than I thought. There you go, 2 quests. In one evening.
What have we here? Interesting.
Let's have a look upstairs, see if anything's going on. Hey, maybe this guy will finally speak with me. Doesn't want to look at me. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm very busy. I don't have time to talk. This guy is a mystery. Who is he? He's always just in the winged guar. Busy at all hours. Hey, is that Carrot? It is. Well, fancy meeting you here. Could just kill him now. Metan Limax. Excuse me, I was just thinking. Can we... No. Can't ask her about Carrot. I feel like we're interrupting. And Karen says nothing. This is a bit awkward. So, leave them to it. This bowl is flying. And so are all of these goblets. Anyway.
What's your story?
Oh. It's a bit of a long one. What's yours? Solden. Have I spoken to him before? Well, he doesn't have much to... Oh, he might have a new rumour. What's going on, Solden? Would you believe it? Even after the trouble in the plaza, the horror at Castle Zia is still going on. It's playing in the west of Godsreach, near the palace. It's the right thing to do, though. Life must go on. Referring to the time I played the part and was nearly wrongly assassinated, I presume. Any advice? Whatever you do, don't mess with the hands of Almalexia. I have no plans to. Okay then, I think we've just about finished our brandy. Came here for one bottle, got given a second one. That's a pretty good innings for an evening out. And now we can just... You should never use jump spells when drunk, but Silton Elliott is a professional. And we're just going to jump on home. Imagine doing that after going out for... Going for a drink at a pub. Imagine going for a drink at a pub. I can barely remember what it's like. Right, let's get some sleep. Get an early night, an earlier night than Carrod in any case. And tomorrow we're going for our big fight. I don't know whether to whether we should dress up in like full armor and really make a show of it, or should we just rock up like this and just stab him into submission. I think we'll make a show of it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get some sleep and get ready for the big day. Okay. Try that again. Okay. A little bit late rising this morning. 9:20, not too bad though. Our first time wearing our full set of glass armor, our new set. Looks very important. Yeah, we're making a statement today. We're going to go in there and we're going to just win this fight as quickly as possible. I'm not taking anything to Area of Effecty because I don't know if other people are going to be around, so my plan is just to stab him with the Blinding Blade and hopefully just knock him to the floor. I think that's one of the more humiliating ways we can win this fight as well. Before we go, I'd like to swing by the... who does potions? I have to go past the... the bazaar.
Trust in gods and justice.
Ouch. Hopefully that alchemist has another one of those restore agility potions. If not, it's not too big a deal. Might check if I need any repairs as well while I'm here. Oh, my athletics increased. How are you today? Okay. Feeling good, feeling confident. Don't need any repairs. Okay, good. Need to speak to this Bosmer right here. Restore agility. Good, he has another one. Drain agility. What poisons do you have? Drain strength, willpower, damage fatigue. Not many.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ungaleb. I don't think I've ever read his name before. Ungaleb. Sounds like I'm pronouncing your name backwards. So, to the palace. Through watching my actions, my companion has improved some skills. I think that's Bogdub. Bogdub is training back on Vvardenfell. Remember Bogdub? And I need to go in through here, I think. So where are we going to fight? We're just going to fight in front of the king. That's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it? Let's save it. Well, here he is. Oh God, that's quite a... Is that a curved sword? What on earth? Morning, my king. Have you come to fight my champion? Are you prepared to face Carad? Yeah. Ah, you've come to meet Carad in battle. Good for you. Carad is looking a bit under the weather today, but no matter. Perhaps you've heard that Carad. I always nearly accidentally call him Carrot. Perhaps you've heard that Carad has never been defeated in battle. It's true. Amazing, don't you think? Regardless, this will be a fair fight. You may both use whatever weapons are at your disposal. I wish you both luck. None are to interfere, and you will begin on my command. Oh, wow.
Let the duel begin.
Come on! I'll try and make this quick.
I will try and make this quick. He's quite tough, isn't he? Hey, I never drunk that. Bloody hell, he hits quite hard. God, I knocked him down again.
Die! Come on!
Okay, I think we've got him on the ropes now. Oh, he's speaking! Hold, I am beaten. You are the greater warrior, Silternalia. You should speak now with my liege. That was one hell of a paddle you were whacking me with, Carad. That hurt. My king, I have beaten the crap out of your champion. Enough. I have seen you fight my champion, though I find it hard to imagine how you have succeeded. I did not believe anyone could best Carad, but now you've shown me otherwise. And he speaks. There are depths to you, Silternalia, that I will fathom in time. For now, you have proven yourself to me. Glad to hear it. What do I say next? I'm impressed, Silternalia. None have ever defeated Carad in battle, and I certainly didn't expect you to be the first. You continue to surprise me. You've proven your worth to me, as well as your loyalty. Take this as a token of my faith in our friendship. It was my father's ceremonial dagger, and I place it now in your possession. Do not disgrace his memory, Silternalia. Now, let us discuss my plans for you. The Dagger of Symmetras. So Symmetras Or, yeah. So, Symmetras, I have... Wait, this is my brain's doing something. He, in the biography of Baron Zaya, was the imperial person who found Baron Zaya, who was searching for her when she ran away, and found her in Riften. So, yeah, because I've just thought, I don't know who Helzeth's father is. Is it that same Symmetras? Secondly, am I saying that name right? It doesn't sound right to me. It could be Symmachus. That sounds better, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, we should probably finish reading the biography of Baron Zaya. I think I've only got one left. Anyway, yes, let's discuss these plans. As I am certain you know, Mournhold is one of the seats of power for the Tribunal. The goddess Almalexia resides here in her temple, surrounded by her high ordinators. I have no great love for Almalexia, her ordinators, or the Tribunal, of which she is a part. In light of recent events, I believe it is time to gather more information about them. Okay. A little bit scary, but I think Siltinelli is on board with this. And, what do you mean recent events? The attack on Mournhold was as unexpected to me as it was destructive to the city, and I make it my business to remain forewarned of this sort of event. Many believe the attacking creatures to have been dwemer constructs, but we know that this is not the case. These creatures were beyond anything dreamt of by the dwarves, creatures it would take the power of a god to create. I would like you to learn more about the attacks. Don't like the sound of this. I believe that the only person who might shed more light on this situation is Almalexia herself. Okay, I really don't like the sound of this. All indications are that these creatures must be the constructs of Sothosil, and only Almalexia is likely to have information about him. Sothosil, and now he doesn't come up very often. I wish for you to speak to her, learn what she knows about the creatures, and report to me. There is no reason for the goddess to suspect that you and I may be allied. Use this to your advantage. Do not approach me again until you have learned all that you can. Okay. This has just turned into a terrifying request from the king. I mean, it makes sense, and Siltinelli would like to learn more about this mysterious tribunal. But Almalexia is really, really scary, and we really don't want to have to talk to her again. What can you tell me about Sothosil? One of the Tribunal. None have seen the Tinkerer in centuries, from what I understand. I distrust these man-gods, especially ones I cannot find. Yeah. Anything else we should ask him about? No, I think I've covered everything relevant with him. Yeah, okay. This is going to be the last time we speak with King Hlaalu Helzeth in a while. We'll see what we can do, my king. Hey, Karad, good fight. What may Karad do for you, mighty one? So you're speaking now, then? I am Carad, champion of King Hlaalu Helzeth, an eternal friend to you, Silternalia. Oh. That's nice to hear. Not much to say, though. I wonder what that weapon is. Let's have a word with Tinius. There are no more official matters to discuss. You are to report directly to the king himself. Yeah, okay. Tinius has nothing to say to us. Last thing then, I suppose we'll go have a word with Baron Zaya. Divine intervention. We'll see if Baron Zaya can give us any advice on our current situation. No one's cleaned up these assassins. What's the deal with the corpses? Shouldn't you be doing something about them? Good to see you, Silternalia. What can one who has defeated the mighty Carad wish to speak about? Oh, you heard about that. So you've defeated the Redguard. I am impressed, Silternalia. He is a truly powerful adversary. I can only imagine my son's surprise. Yeah, everyone was surprised. I think we made our point. Hey, do you know anything about Sothosil? Sothosil is one of the original companions of Nerevar, who have come to be known collectively as the Tribunal. It is said he is a powerful mage and a wizard with mechanical devices. Little else is known about this reclusive god. Interesting. Yes, Sothosil is someone we should try and learn more about. I can't ask about our current mission, so I guess we're on our own and we're just going to have to head over to the temple and see how we fare. Yeah, nothing else to say here. And you don't... No, you don't have anything to say to me. Why don't we have a word with, what's his face? Platinius. Any advice for us? Can ask him about Carad. I heard you defeated him. Amazing. What about Sothosil? Sothosil is one of the three god kings of Morrowind. While Vivek and Almalexia have traditionally been fairly visible to their followers, Sothosil has been more reclusive. He is known as a great mage and scholar, and is said to live in a clockwork city of his making. This is more and more mysterious every new piece of information we learn.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
Oh, really? You're still writing about Baron Zaya? You know, we could do with someone to write our biography. One day, Platinius, you're probably a bit old. How old do you think Platinius is? You could probably work it out, couldn't you? Roughly. Right. What are we doing now then? Well, I have no other information. I am completely on my own. We are just going to go into the temple and see if we can chat with Almalexia, I suppose. It's a really cool building, isn't it? Hey, Fedris. I have no more jobs for you, but the Lady Almalexia has informed me that you may report to her directly. Well, that's what I was going to ask you, actually. So I guess we can just head on in. Right, okay. Okay, we need to, oh, let's have a look at this. The Dagger of Symmetras. Constant effect, short blade. Hey, it's not bad. Look at that. Does that have a unique look? It does. Cool. It goes with our outfit as well. But let's not
Try me, and you'll regret.
let's not wear Helzeth's father's dagger into an audience with Almalexia when we're meant to be pretending that we're not working with him. Okay, I don't think there's any way we can prepare. We could have some... No, let's stop stalling.
But fair.
Let's go. Oh, bloody hell, look at her. Almalexia is so intimidating. Hello?
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Thank you, my... God. Greetings, Siltonalia. It is good to see you again. Dear Fedris has told me more... Dear Fedris has told me more about your work so far here in Mournhold. He suggested I might find your services useful. After some consideration, I've decided that there may be a task for you to complete. Oh, really? Since the horrendous attack on the city, there have been some alarming developments. One of the most troublesome has been a cult that has recently formed, led by a young dwemer named Eno Romari. They call themselves the End of Times. In these troubled times, I fear the cult is gaining in popularity. What do they do? Very little is known about them yet, but there is one very disturbing fact we have learned. Many of their members have been found dead. At least 7 of them have been found so far, all dead, all in their homes. It appears they ingested a strong poison, and not even my magics could revive those who were found. We must find out what drives this group and rid my city of their presence. Speak with Merlin Othan at the Great Bazaar. Her brother Sathil was one of those found. Learn what you can about them, Silternalia, and of this Eno Ramari. Take care with him, though. The words of a martyr cry louder than those of a zealot. Okay. Okay, understood. We won't kill him. Or at least not, if we do quietly, I suppose. Okay, this is a lot to take in. We came here to try and question the goddess, and she's just giving us orders, and I don't think we feel like we're in a position to change the subject at the moment. So we're just going to go along with it. So we need to find Merlin Othan, because her brother Sathil was found dead. Okay, and this Eno Ramari? The leader of this little cult. He resides in Mournhold, though he is not known to have a permanent residence. He is dangerous, Silternalia, as he spreads discontent among my people. He is not to be killed, though. I want no martyrs to this madman's cause. Okay. So, yeah, we'll get on that. My God, what do the temple people say? Don't know. Change the subject. So, enjoying the mazed band. Hope that was helpful when we brought that to you. It is good and right that the band be in my possession. Surely it will be a boon to all of my people. Your efforts are appreciated. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you appreciate it, and I assume the rest of the Tribunal appreciate it. Like Vivek probably is quite glad that you have it, and I'm sure Sothosil appreciates my efforts. How is Sothosil anyway? Do not concern yourself with Sothosil. He lives in his own way, as he always has. No, I have not spoken with him in a long time, but this is not odd. I'm certain all is well with my old friend. And there we go. Almalexia shuts down that conversation very quickly, and I think that's our cue to leave. We really tried then to question the goddess. But that's all Silternalia can stand for now. We'll go away.
Scosia? Shosi? What was her name?
We'll go away. We'll do this little job for Almalexia and return, and maybe we can get a little bit more information from her. But, you know, we don't want to push our luck. We might be able to easily beat Halzeth's champion Carad in a fight, but there is no doubt in Silternalia's mind that Almalexia would probably just will us to be dead. Could just do anything. We do not want to get on her wrong side. So what are we doing? We're going to the Great Bazaar. How long has this been going now? I don't know. This is probably coming up to an hour. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, and we can start with this quest. Investigating the End Times cult next time. I'm actually going to go back to the house. We'll wrap things up at the house. And yeah, we'll do some investigating next time. Maybe return to Almalexia. I don't know. We don't have any. Suddenly, we don't have any friends in Mournhold. We can't go back speak with Halzeth. Don't really dare to go back and speak with Baron Zaya either, so we're just on our own for now. We're on our own, attempting to learn what we can about the fabricants and Sothosil. I don't know. Dangerous stuff. Anyway, we'll see what we learn next time. I tell you what we can do. That's what we can do to end the episode. Let's finish off, because I think there's only 3 volumes of the biography. Might be more. I need to lock this. Yeah, we'll read the final book of Baron Zaya's biography. And then I'm going to leave it there. If you want to skip it, you can. I won't be offended. Okay, let me have a sip of tea before I get into this. It's quite a long one. Biography of Queen Baron Zaya, Volume 3, by Stern... every time. Stern Gamboge, Imperial Scribe. In the second volume of this series, it was told how Baron Zaya was kindly welcomed to the newly constructed Imperial City by the Emperor Tiber Septim and his family, who treated her like a long-lost daughter during her almost 1-year stay. After several happy months there learning her duties as a vassal queen under the Empire, the Imperial General Symmetras escorted her to Mournhold, where she took up her duties as queen of her people under his wise guidance. Gradually, they came to love one another and were married and crowned in a splendid ceremony at which the Emperor himself officiated. Oh, there we go, and that confirms it for us. So yeah, General Symmetras is Halzeth's father. Didn't know that. God, it's almost as if I've never read this before. I promise I probably have at some point, but it's been a while. Anyway, after several hundred years of marriage, a son... Several hundred years. So Symmetras is a dwemer, isn't he? Is he? Can't remember. It might have said in an earlier book, but I can't remember. After several hundred years of marriage, a son, Halzeth, was born to the royal couple amid celebration and joyous prayer. Although it was not publicly known at the time, it was shortly before this blessed event that the Staff of Chaos had been stolen from its hiding place deep in the Mournhold mines by a clever, enigmatic bard known only as the Nightingale. 8 years after Halzeth's birth, Baron Zaya bore a daughter, Morgaya, named after Symmetras' mother, and the royal couple's joy seemed complete. Alas, shortly after that, relations with the Empire mysteriously deteriorated, leading to much civil unrest in Mournhold. After fruitless investigations and attempts at reconciliation, in despair, Baron Zaya took her young children and travelled to the Imperial City herself to seek the ear of the then Emperor Uriel Septim VII. Symmetras remained in Mournhold to deal with the grumbling peasants and annoyed nobility, and do what he could to stave off an impending insurrection. During her audience with the Emperor, Baron Zaya, through magical arts, came to realise to her horror and dismay that the so-called Emperor was an impostor, none other than the bard Nightingale, who had stolen the Staff of Chaos. Exercising great self-control, she concealed this realization from him. That evening, news came that Symmetras had fallen in battle with the revolting peasants of Mournhold, and that the kingdom had been taken over by the rebels. Baron Zaya, at this point, did not know where to seek help, or from whom. The gods that fateful night were evidently looking out for her, as if in redress of her loss. King Edwir of High Rock, an old friend of Uriel Septim and Symmetras, came by on a social call. He comforted her, pledged his friendship, and furthermore confirmed her suspicions that the Emperor was indeed a fraud and none other than Jaeger Tharn, the Imperial Battle Mage, and one of the Nightingale's many alter egos. Tharn had supposedly retired into seclusion from public work and installed his assistant, Rhea Silmain, in his stead. The hapless assistant was later put to death under mysterious circumstances. Supposedly, a plot implicating her had been uncovered, and she had been summarily executed. However, her ghost had appeared to Eadweir in a dream and revealed to him that the true Emperor had been kidnapped by Tharn and imprisoned in an alternate dimension. Now that's paragraph. A lot happens in that paragraph, doesn't it? So this is the plot of Daggerfall, isn't it? Or Arena. I can't remember what happens in. I think it's Daggerfall. It's the plot of one of them. Tharn had then used the Staff of Chaos to kill her when she attempted to warn the Elder Council of his nefarious plot. Together, Eadweir and Baranzaya plotted to gain the false Emperor's confidence. Meanwhile, another friend of Rhea's, known only as the Champion, who apparently possessed great, albeit untapped potential, was incarcerated at the Imperial dungeons. However, she had access to his dreams, and she told him to bide his time until she could devise a plan that would effect his escape. Then he could begin on his mission to unmask the imposter. That's Arena then, right? Arena you start in jail. And that must be the Champion. Gosh, I can't remember. Daggerfall, you don't start in jail. You're like shipwrecked or something, and you're sent by the Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor's all right in Daggerfall. So Arena, it's the false Emperor one. Anyway, Baranzaya continued to charm and eventually befriended the Ersatz Emperor. I don't know that word. I guess that means I don't know. The Ersatz. Let's look that up. The Ersatz Emperor. So I didn't know the word Ersatz. It means something made used as a substitute, typically inferior. So there you go. Ersatz. I have no idea if that's how you pronounce it either, but by contriving to read his secret diary, she learned that he had broken the Staff of Chaos into 8 pieces and hidden them in far-flung locations scattered across Tamriel. She managed to obtain a copy of the key to Rhea's friend's cell and bribed a guard to leave it there as if by accident. Their champion, whose name is unknown even to Baranzaya and Eadweir, made his escape through a shift gate Rhea had opened in an obscure corner of the Imperial dungeons using her already failing powers. The champion was free at last and almost immediately went to work. It took Baranzaya several more months to learn the hiding places of all 8 staff pieces through the snatches of overheard conversation and rare glances at Tharn's diary. Once she had the vital information, however, which she communicated to Rhea forthwith, who in turn passed it on to the champion, she and Eadweir lost no time. They fled to Wayrest, his ancestral kingdom in the province of High Rock, where they managed to fend off the sporadic efforts of Tharn's henchmen to haul them back to the Imperial City, or at the very least obtain revenge. Tharn, whatever else might be said of him, was no one's fool save perhaps Baranzaya's, and he concentrated most of his efforts toward tracking down and destroying the champion. As we all know, the courageous, indefatigable, and forever nameless champion was successful in reuniting the 8 sundered pieces of the Staff of Chaos. With it, he destroyed Tharn and rescued the true Emperor Uriel Septim VII. Following what has come to be known as the Restoration, a grand state memorial service was held for Symmetras at the Imperial City, befitting the man who had served the Septim dynasty for so long and so well. Baranzaya and the good King Eadweir had come to care deeply for one another during their trials and adventures. and were married in the same year shortly after their flight from the Imperial City. Her 2 children from her previous marriage with Symmetras remained with her, and a regent was appointed to rule Mournhold in her absence. Up to the present time, Queen Baranziah has been in Wayrest with Prince Halzeth and Princess Morgaya. She plans to return to Mournhold after Eadweir's death. Since he was already elderly when they wed, she knows that that event, alas, could not be far off as the elves reckon time. Until then, she shares in government of the Kingdom of Wayrest with her husband, and seems glad and content with her finally quiet and happily unremarkable life. And there we have it, a brief overview of Baranziah's life that we probably should have read a little bit earlier, but it does fill in some interesting gaps, and it does add a rather important significance to this dagger. I'll keep this with the books. It's yeah, Silternelia may be alone at the moment, with no support from the king, but I think this dagger is a symbol that, you know, we might be alone right now, but we do have his support and trust. So I think reading that has made Silternelia feel a little bit better about her current situation. Tell you what though, we better hide this in the vault. Don't want any temple folk discovering that we've got one of Halzeth's most prized possessions. I want to keep our relationship on the down low for now. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. I shall see you next time. Let's make sure this is all closed. It has. Very good. Okay. Goodbye.